hand on him. Has he got his shot away? And AC Milan lead already. Giacomo Bonaventura with a shot into the corner of the net. And AC Milan hit the front after dominating the opening 8 minutes or so here. Well, it was Gustavo Gomez that set the ball rolling by bringing the ball out from the back. And then the combination between De Sciglio and the advancing Bonaventura. And his shot, well, you can see it takes a deflection that changed the direction of the ball and took it away from Andrea Consigli. I mentioned that he'd conceded not a single goal in their last 3 matches and 9 3/4 minutes. They might concede one here. Real opportunity, and it's taken as well. Politano takes advantage of AC Milan's gift, really. And Matteo Politano has been in decent scoring form this season. It's his 5th of the campaign. And AC Milan were in front for, what, 90 seconds? And the former Pescara attacker has put Sassuolo back into the game. Dreadful error. Abate, I think Ajapong might have got a piece of it that helped it into the path of the grateful Matteo Politano. There was still work to do, but as Gianluigi Donnarumma advanced, a change imminent for the visitors. Federico Ricci is coming on. And there's no offside, and Sassuolo in front. Turned in by Francesco Acerbi. And Milan, who led early on, are now behind at the San Siro. The flag stayed down. Was it the right call? Yes, it was. And Francesco Acerbi, who grabbed himself 4 goals last season, is on it. You can probably hear the Sassuolo supporters, who are outnumbered by some margin. They have plenty to enjoy, and maybe more with Pellegrini. 3-1. What a fabulous couple of minutes for Sassuolo. Well, no wonder he looks perplexed. There are several thousand Milanese who are feeling the same way. Pellegrini tucking it inside, getting beyond Gomez, and just guiding it out of the reach of Donnarumma. And having trailed 1-0, they now lead 3-1 and are heading for what looks like their 5th victory in the Sassuolo defence. Oh, I don't think that's a penalty. I think there's a push and shove both ways. I think that's 6 of one, half a dozen the other. Maybe there's a little tug of the shirt. But anyway, it doesn't matter what we think. The man whose opinion does matter, Marco Guida, has given the penalty and maybe given AC Milan a route back to goal and a route back to the match that they hadn't foreseen a few minutes earlier. Carlos Bacca looking for his 6th goal of the campaign. Scores. Gets the ball and gets Milan the kind of gift that they actually probably was a necessity for them, because their own qualities were certainly not evident. That's a real bonus for them. Bacca tucks away the penalty, awarded against Ante, who got a yellow card. Bonaventura's delivery. Just over the head of Paletta, and there's an equaliser. Unbelievable, it's Locatelli, the other substitute. 18 years old, he's never scored for AC Milan. He's adored by the supporters who believe he has the kind of ability and the kind of skill set that mean he should be starting despite his tender years. And he has drilled in the most exquisite shot into the roof of the net. And from 3-1 behind, Milan all of a sudden are eyeing a victory that seemed at best fanciful, and realistic save underneath his own crossbar. The San Siro stadium is all of a sudden expectant, and they're going to get their goal! Paletta! You could not have seen this coming. You just couldn't. And this is why we love football so much. Seemingly out of ideas, and certainly out of this match. 3-1 down and crumbling. And all of a sudden, they have scored 3 goals in, well, around about 10 minutes or thereabouts, and they lead 4-3. Quite the most extraordinary game. Paletta's header met it with a crunching forehead, and Milan are 4-3 up, and the side who looked beaten